you download the malware. Oh, we can do it off of his phone. So basically, there'd be, if you load up the app, there'd be like this code, DA46.
Your grid code.
Yeah.
Should I enter that?
Yeah.
Is it capital D?
I try it anyways, and then like, so basically what this app does is like, I give a question on there on that app, and basically like students would have to, that's it, and then you have to add responses, and basically there'll be a question on there, and the question on there would be like,
So it's the same.
yeah, you want to allow it. It's like it's an app that basically like records like student responses, and yeah, and then you do like a 90-minute clip, and then like give it a shot. Tell me, yeah. So tell me what you think about it. So.
Steven. Alright, 10 seconds done.
Oh, wait. That's me. That's not me. This is me.
You like stylize it and everything.
Yeah. So basically, the app, what it does is like, okay, so I was thinking like I can use this in the classroom, and basically you have a question where I put a question on there. It's like they have to record it for. Well, the question on there it basically says that, okay, what can you do to encourage students to speak more English? And so I was thinking, like, you know, students can use an app like this, and like on their private time, they'll record like a 90-second clip.
Yeah, if they have to speak for 90 seconds.
Yeah, they'll speak for 90 seconds. They'll submit it, and then hopefully, like, it'll get them to.
Colors to
Yeah,
start. Okay.
yeah. Tell me what you think, cause like, it should submit. Yeah. Yeah, so it should submit it in the video. I don't know if there's a way to go back. So you basically add your response. So see, there's the question down there. It says how can we encourage students to speak English in class?
Okay,
Yeah,
I see.
and then you press the just give it a try, and then you press the clip on the red
So I have
button.
to-
Yeah, just press it once.
Okay.
And then give your response to it. Anything is fine.
You putting me on the spot here.
It's all right. It's
It has
just
to be perfect.
Yeah.
I just want your opinion on it.
A method to increase speaking in the classroom is to try to find topics that the students are interested in and have the vocabulary to talk about.
Do yourself.
Right, and then on
Take a
there.
selfie?
Yeah, take a selfie. Yeah, it'll
How do I
take
take a
selfie.
selfie?
It's,
Oh, this one?
I think next. Okay, and then it'll ask you to take a selfie.
Next.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then it says take a selfie. It's that green. Yeah, that. There you go. And then you hit next,
Again? That was amazing.
and anything is fine.
I've been thinking about it all day. That's how awesome it was. Like I should be a billionaire.
So, do you think, Steve? Do you think like kids will get interested in an app like this?
Yeah. Except they're kind of shy, so like they will. That's probably something to overcome.
Yeah, but it kind of forces them to
Let's say
like.
if they had a speaking assessment, like my guys now, they
Yeah.
do have a speaking assessment.
But this is kind of like a speaking assessment also. I mean, like it can be for English, it can be for any subject really.
Yeah.
And then it's
Probably helps with presentation skills.
yeah. And then basically after it's like submitted, it's gonna be on like on a web page that I have.
So can you access this now?
I can access this now, yeah. And like, what do you think? Like, do you think this is like doable in a classroom if, like, say, like with adults, and then you like, hey, you guys go on this app,
If it
and
was task specific, like
yeah. So say like,
specific task.
Oh yeah, if you're teaching IELTS, it could be useful.
yeah, right. So
Because
like,
IELTS, you have to speak for 2 minutes.
right, you could definitely use that for IELTS. Like, hey, you can tell your students, like, hey, you can.
IELTS speaking part too, yeah.
Does this cost any money?
It's free. That's the beauty of it.
Spy on me?
No,
Does it spy on the students?
it doesn't spy on the students or anything.
Oh come on.
But
talking about everything spies these days. You're spying on me right now with that phone. I can tell.
I have to do this.
Come on, look at the way you're holding
I'm doing this response thing right now. That's why I asked him to volunteer to. That's why it's recorded right now. So everything's recorded on
That's
it.
right. Here I am on the World Wide Web, whether I like it or not.
Can you submit multiple times?
Yeah, actually you can. And it's basically like after you submit it, is you can just basically check how like the students are doing, like if they understand it, or say like what he said about IELTS, like you can check if like how well they're doing, and they can play it back and they feel
You know what?
comfortable.
I'm actually gonna try this. I might try it for these guys.
Yeah, you basically like you can give them like a homework assignment.
Yeah.
And then you tell them like, hey, this is a link and there's a question on there, and I want you guys to like speak for at least 2 minutes or like the entire length of it, and then you can watch it, and then I think you can download it, and then you can play it back and show it to the class if you like.
Yeah. Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And you don't need to canvass the students' emails or anything.
No, it's all voluntary. Yeah, it's definitely all voluntary.
All right.
I actually did.
Thanks, guys.
There's an animal
Yeah.
I did.